Well, this is an interesting question because stem cells are they are subjected to the aging process just like every other cell in the body. And the number of stem cells is limited by what's called the Hayflick limit. So in other words, cells have telomeres, which are rods that are attached to chromosomes. And as cells divide, the telomeres shorten. And once the telomeres are gone, then you don't have any new cells. So this happens with stem cells. The quality of the stem cell degrades with age under normal, quote unquote, normal circumstances. And the number of stem cells that are available to us also declines with age until eventually we don't have any more stem cells. Now, what's interesting about this is that there are ways to circumvent that process, and that's some of the work that we do. So in other words, if you can find a way to lengthen the telomeres, which we have, and we've done it in a controlled fashion, you can make the cells younger, and you can also extend the number of times they divide, meaning that we can, with this tech, increase the number of total stem cells over a person's life, and those stem cells will be younger in the process. So that means we can extend lifespan and we can extend how long people stay younger. The other, there's a number of other different approaches with stem cells, and one of them is what are known as Yamanaka factors, meaning that if you apply, Yamanaka was a researcher in Japan, and if you apply a Yamanaka factor, which is a signaling molecule, to the stem cells in the skin, you can revert them into pluripotent stem cells. And the reason I bring this up is because we see this with copper peptide, GHKCU. Copper peptide functions as a Yamanaka factor, and that means there are more stem cells available for healing tissue within the body. So, in effect, why that's important is that if people, we're not making medical claims, but if people were suffering from, let's say, long-term chronic injuries, they can potentially heal those injuries by increasing the number of circulating stem cells. One other way to do it is by using a hyperbaric oxygen chamber, but that takes a long time. It's a lot of people don't like it, and it's relatively expensive, but it's a great technology.